What is going on, guys? What is going on? I am Jay the Black. Make sure y'all like this video and share it because I'm going to really speak about the double standards and hypocrisies that we have going on in our society. Now, we know that there is the Brittany Renner, PJ Washington talk that is going on. And I'm going to talk about the situation with Lamelo Ball and his apparently 32-year-old Instagram model girlfriend by the name of Anna Montana, who is defending her relationship with a 19-year-old. Now, I want y'all to understand something. You got women, right, that will say, well, I don't date younger guys. They're not my type. I'm too old for them. But if he's a basketball player or a football player, these women are willing to blur the lines if they have an opportunity to be around these guys. Now I'm going to show you a picture of her. This is what went viral, and this is why she responded. This is a picture of Lamelo, and that's her in the corner, right? He's standing there. I don't know if those are friends or, people that he's cool with. They're just sitting there like he's just been training, practicing or whatnot. And she's just off in the corner. Now, this is a 32-year-old woman, okay, who's just hanging out with a 19-year-old, okay? I want y'all to show that this is how far a lot of these women are willing to go in order to be around an NBA player, an athlete, or a rapper. It doesn't matter that she's in her 30s. She wants to be able to show that she can still get a 19-year-old, even though Lamelo doesn't claim her. She's just a chick who he's flying out to Charlotte whenever he's bored. And that's what she is. She may not think she's that, but that's who she is. She's the chick that he flies out. And she ain't the only one. There's other females apparently he's been flying out. Now, I will say this about Lamelo. Lamelo has always carried himself in a mature manner. I don't think he's immature. I think Lamelo just does what Lamelo does. I think he reminds me a lot more of his father than his other brothers do. And I think he's the more talented of them, but all of them have gotten to the NBA. But Lamelo has the higher ceiling. As you can see him being on Charlotte, and he's already a standout, right? And somebody who, I would say I root for Charlotte. I don't care what anybody says. I'm a fan. Michael Jordan, the ownership. I think that Lamelo is somebody that you can build around. He seems to want to be there. So we'll see. Now, this Gordon and Bro Bible, we're going to get into it because people were just clowning her on social media. 32-year-old, and this Gordon and Bro Bible, 32-year-old Instagram model Anna Montana apparently wants people to know that she's not with the NBA star Lamelo Ball for his money. That's what they all say. This is like the girl that's dating Bull. She's talking about she's not with him for his money. So what are you with him for? His fame? Is he going to help you? Because that's probably what it is. You got to understand, attention is currency. And if she can get attention from just being connected to Lamelo, she can get a bigger Instagram following. She'll have a different type of guy DMing her. Like Larsa Pippen, you're dating a guy in his 20s and you're in your mid 40s, right? A guy who was in a relationship was married to another woman, and you started dating a married man because he was an NBA player. You want to show that you still got it. Earlier this week, Ball and Montana were seen together on a date, which led to fans criticizing Montana for dating someone a lot younger than her. And this was a comment here. It says, since everyone had a problem with what Brittany Renner did to PJ Washington, let's talk about Lamelo Ball and his grandma, Anna Montana. Because that woman is 32 and he's 19. That's not predatory to y'all? Call it out. Well, I would say in a way it is, because Anna Montana is a veteran IG Insta thought. She's a veteran. She done been with countless amounts of males in the industry, whether it be, athletes or entertainers. I mean, she has a lot of mileage on her, even though on social media, she would try to make it seem like that's not the case, but we have to, this is what it is. She's a vet at 32. Montana's relationship with Ball immediately received backlash, considering Ball's teammate PJ Washington is currently involved in a messy custody battle with his ex-girlfriend Brittany Renner, who is 7 years older than him. Let's see. Y'all gonna talk about predatory money-driven behavior of these women? Or see, a lot of women, I guess, want us to call it out. I think men do as well. But they have to understand that, some guys like this. I've had people tell me when I have brought this out, people have told me that, there's nothing wrong with, older men getting with younger women or older women getting with younger guys. I'm talking about younger guys. I'm talking about still in their teens like Lamelo. People overreacting. Let me tell you something, man. I'm all for adults dating each other. Lamelo is an adult. Hopefully he is wise to not be having unprotected relations with her. I just think that if you're going to date older women, you don't need to be getting them pregnant. You don't need to be wifing them up. That's all I'm saying, especially if you're in the NBA. Now, if you're a civilian, you're working, you just so happen to date a woman who's older than you, that's different. When you have a guy that has a lot of responsibility on his shoulders, a guy who's basically the face of the franchise in Charlotte, you have to do a lot more clear thinking. PJ Washington didn't do that because she got to PJ Washington while he was at Kentucky. And I'm talking about Brittany Renner. Is Lamelo the next PJ Washington? Social media scared after Lamelo spotted a 32-year-old girlfriend, Anna Montana. LeVar Ball somewhere shaking. I'm sure LeVar has talked to him. Now this is what Anna Montana had to say. Says, y'all do know I have my own money and take care of myself and family, right? Well, you see, y'all got to understand this. People are not saying that you're just with them for his money. You're there to siphon the fame. Fame is currency. Attention is currency. And these women are able to get connected to guys like LaMelo Ball, and they're able to siphon his fame, his notoriety, in order to build themselves up. That's what Lamar Odom's ex-girlfriend did. Sabrina Parr. She had a very small Instagram following. Now she has over 200,000. She basically used Lamar to build her social media following with this whole fake relationship. We're gonna get married. She never wanted to marry that guy. She just used him to build herself up. And that's what women like Anna Montana does. They use these guys to not just for the money, but to build their own following on social media, to build themselves up, to show that they have value. Look at me dating a 19-year-old NBA player. That's what it's about. It's not necessarily about the money. It's about the clout. Clout is currency. Now I want to show y'all some more responses. This is according to Awesemo. Let's check out some of these responses. Oh, before I get to this, I want to show y'all Anna Montana's brother. Anna Montana's brother was not happy with the criticism. Let me show y'all what I'm speaking about. He was not happy. Let's see if I can get to it. Okay. This is what the brother here, he went on a rant at people who was criticizing his sister. And if y'all don't know his name, okay, he is Tree the One. Tree the One is her brother. Okay. You see it here. Tree the One is her brother here. And he's defending his sister. And he doesn't understand why people are criticizing her. Bro, they're criticizing her because she's a 32-year-old woman dating a 19-year-old NBA player. Maybe close to 20, but that's a bad look for a woman who claims to have options. If you have options as a woman, why are you dating a 19-year-old? Why are you dating a 19-year-old? What man is going to take Anna Montana seriously after this? Because I bet you there's a bunch of simps in her comment section that think they have a shot at dating her, even though she's somewhere sitting in the corner with a 19-year-old young man. Let's look at some of these responses on Osimo. So you have your own money, but he's flying you out and paying for your hotels. You have your own money, but you don't have your own house. Why is a 19-year-old taking care of you? Before you said you wouldn't mess with anyone. Before you said you wouldn't mess with anyone under 27. So what's the reasoning for messing with Melo? Oh, so she said she wouldn't mess with anybody over the age of 27, under the age of 27. See what I told y'all? These women will change if the opportunity presented itself for them to date somebody who is considered socially having higher value. She wouldn't date a man. No. You gotta look at it from this standpoint. She wouldn't date a regular guy under the age of 27. But if he's an NBA player, oh, she'll date him if he's under the age of 27. As a matter of fact, he can be 19. He can be 19 years old and she still date him. These women, I told y'all, she's losing any type of credibility as far as dating by doing this. And maybe she doesn't care. Maybe she thinks that Melo is going to wife her up. Maybe Melo got a heck of a mouthpiece where he's able to convince her that, one day maybe he'll claim her, but it ain't never going to happen, man. Come on, man. Someone else said the Brittany Renner print. Someone else said, about time you speak. I was waiting on it. And Melo, my boy, so I'm happy for y'all. Real talk. Now, if it was a 19-year-old girl with a 32-year-old man, none of y'all would have this energy. I totally agree. If a 32-year-old man was dating let's say he was dating a 19-year-old tennis player, a 19-year-old college basketball player, y'all would be trying to ruin that man's life. Call him all types of names, digging up his information. What is a 32-year-old man doing hanging around a 19-year-old girl? But because it's the other way around, it's no big deal, right? It's no big deal. She's 32, he's 19, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Someone else says something about you being 32 messing with a 19-year-old ain't sitting right. And then someone else says, so why you with the 19-year-old? That's all we know. No hate. Someone says, why does he hide you? Is he ashamed of you? A pretty independent person like you would be a catch. See, that's the thing, man. These women are not good catches. These women are not wife material. They're not dating material. Yes, if you look aesthetically at Anna Montana, she's not bad to look at whatsoever. But in her mind, getting clout, dating an NBA player means more than actually being with a man that actually cares about her and is not going to hide her. A lot of you women are getting hid by some male that really don't want to claim you. The reason why you see so much bitterness from these women, these heifers on social media, is because they're being hid by the guy that they're giving their all to, that they're compromising their morals for. A lot of you heifers are compromising your morals to be with a guy like a Lamelo Ball. And the thing is, a lot of them ain't got Lamelo Ball's money. They don't even have Lamelo Ball's money, fame, none of that. But you still will compromise your morals to be with that guy, and you're nothing more than a good time. You're nothing more than a side piece. You're nothing more than somebody that they can deal with when they're bored, when they ain't got nothing going on. They'll call you. You're that person, and they will never claim you. Someone else says, but you're trying to trap a 19-year-old that's naive and just got into the league. There's a reason people in your age group don't F with you. And then she responded by saying, I'm a solid ass B. And then she said trolling. See, she loves this. She absolutely loves this. She loves the attention that she's getting. This is a 32-year-old woman who I'm not 100% sure, but doesn't she have children? This is a 32-year-old. Who's going to take this woman serious? Just like the woman that's dating Drake. Her son is an NBA prospect. Who's going to take her seriously? Even though I think she's carrying herself a little bit better than this heifer. Who's gonna take her seriously? Who? Unbelievable, man. Lamelo, watch out. Watch your pockets. Don't get caught up. Don't fall in love. I know. Listen, I'm sure Lamelo is a lot more mature than maybe a PJ Washington, even though PJ Washington's a little bit older. So maybe he won't fall into the same trap. But then we don't know. We don't know. But y'all let us think in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts.